Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side of sports.
Yeah.
With BOK Sports TV. We back. All fresh off the Black Panther premiere. It's so much stuff we had to talk about with that whole Black Panther jump. We just go ahead and put that in his own video. But for starters, it's AllStar weekend. A lot of stuff's going on with that. Did you get a chance to see the Shaq and Kobe sit down, Joe?
No, I didn't see it.
It was good, dog. It was actually pretty good. The only thing is like, I don't know if they discussed it beforehand, like, cause they didn't really talk about the whole Colorado jump with Kobe got hemmed up in Colorado and like how they was taking like backdoor shots at each other. I mean, they talked about the Kobe kissed my butt cheek jump, that whole ordeal. But they didn't really like go into like what created that whole. They talked about it from like the competitive aspect and him wanting more rings and stuff like that. So it was straight. But I would have liked to see them really. Did it be? I guess there was some feel good moments in the whole interview. But I feel like they like kind of discussed like beforehand, like, hey, don't talk about this, like my rape case in Colorado, like keep that off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think if they would have been a little more transparent, I guess in that aspect, they did share a lot that I think was good. That made it entertaining, but me. So on to the All-Star weekend. So did you watch any? Have you caught any of the All-Star weekend, John, like that?
I saw reruns of some of the dunks for the dunk contest, but outside of that, I haven't seen much of it. So
before I get into the dunk contest, because I got a little bit to say about the dunk contest, Joe, it was a little bit disappointing to me for reasons outside I think what most people probably would say, but for the other events, like, so they had the World vs. USA I think on Friday. I didn't get to see that game, but I guess the world team blew the doors off the USA squad or whatever. So I don't really care about that game much. So it just is what it is, whatever. But then they had the skills challenge last night with Spencer Dinwiddie. Ain't nobody on the podcast pick him. Nah, I ain't had that Bama. Plays for the Brooklyn Nets. He's actually a good point guard. Fantasy wise, like he's been putting up some decent numbers. I think he's like averaging like 13 and like just under like 9 assists a game, which is good. You know what I'm saying, considering the Brooklyn Nets and they had what's the dude that played with the Nets? That was recording in the locker room, came from the Lakers. What's that Bama name, dog? I can't think.
From Ohio State, I can't think.
Yeah. Everybody know what we're talking about. But since he had to fill in for him, he's just done an admirable job. And so for him to get this little skills challenge under his belt, I think that's a good look for him and just the notoriety around his name. He beats Lauren Marketing in the finals of that the skills challenge where they have like Joel Embiid was in it, Lou Williams, who I had to pick to win, and I guess anybody can win that jump because it's just you jump around some cones, you pass into a hole, and then you just shoot. Like it's not a whole lot to it. The 3-point contest had Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal, Paul George was shooting like a pedestrian out the fans for all the racks into the last rack. He finally like got his touch, but I'm like, dog, this Batman had like four buckets through 4 racks, like he went through almost all the racks. I'm like, come on, dog, you could have just had fan participation if you was gonna go out there and do that, dog. So I mean, he was out of the jump. Bradley Beal, he was just under that number to make the cut to the next round or whatever. But of course, Klay Thompson, that's your boy, Aaron. He came out the jump cooking. Devin Booker, who was surprised, like I didn't even know he could shoot the 3 ball like that.
Oh, Jay's what?
Apparently, dog. I knew he could score the basketball, but I didn't know his 3 ball was like that. So yeah, he was cooking, dog. It went down to the final round with him and Klay Thompson. And, Klay Thompson went second and gave him a run for the money, dog. I thought it could have went either way. I feel like they had to shoot again, like it was another round. I think Klay Thompson would have got him. But, he just had an unbelievable like Randall, he just had to touch. You know what I'm saying? You had to touch. You had to touch. So Devin Booker wins the 3-point contest. Then you get down to the slam dunk contest. So you know, I just think we'll never. I don't think we'll ever get a dunk contest like we got with Vince Carter or you know the Jordan days or any. I mean, it just lost its lackluster. I don't know if they need to change the format or what. Because right now the way it stays, like you have 2 rounds and your dunk, you know, your first dunk, and then it gets added with your second dunk, and then if you the 2 numbers together, then you go through. And they had like random judges this year. Usually they'll have like you know Charles Barkley, Shaq, you know, Kenny Smith. You know, this year they had like Chris Rock and some all-brand people. I think Julius Erving was one of the judges, but you know, some all-brand people to mix it up or whatever. This is my personal. I think Dennis Smith Jr. was robbed, y'all. I think like when you look at the dunks that were performed in the dunk contest, I know people weren't really enthusiastic about his first dunk where he like cocked the jump behind his neck and then slammed the jump, whatever. Dog, people don't realize how difficult it is to dunk a basketball, yeah. I'm fortunate enough, you know, when I was a kid, I prayed hard that I could get my height above 6 feet, that I could jump and like, you know, dunk a basketball. And I can dunk a basketball. But this, dog, people just thinking like it's easy. Oladipo, he messed up, dog. Because I don't know what he was doing out there trying to do the revert. It would have been sweet if the jump went in. But, dog, he was just throwing it. Like, for those who don't know how to dunk, when you dunk in the basketball, right, the only way you can throw the rock in the basket is if you get above the rim high enough. And that's difficult to do. So when you're turned backwards and you're trying to throw it in, you really got to be above the rim to do that. But as you, like, turn your body and contort your body, you lose gravity, young. It pulls you down. So it's hard to stay that high. So I don't know what he was thinking about. Like, you got to make a dunk if you want to go to the next rounds. I hope he retires from dunk contests and just cook, dog. Get in the All-Star game. You need to focus on the All-Star game or trying to get into the All-Star game because he's good enough to go. I mean, with Indiana, he's been cooking. So
yeah,
that's that. Dog. Donovan Mitchell got bounced. Don't get it twisted. His dunks was cool. Larry Nance Jr., he got bounced too. His dunks was cool. A little jump, tribute to his father, the little rock the cradle jump. Cool. Dog. Did Dennis Smith reverse through the legs?
Dunk with the left?
With the left? Young. To all the people out there, dog. I can dunk a basketball. I can do 360. Go look up Jump With Me. Go on YouTube, look up Jump With Me. You can see I got bounced too, right?
He lying.
The dunks this guy was doing, that dunk, dog, you can't do it, dog. Every Bama can't do it. I guarantee you, I promise you, 3 out of the 4 Bamas in the jump can't do it. If Oladipo can't even do it, a back dunk, cool. There's no way he's doing that. The fact that the level of difficulty, I know they got the 50-point scale, but that dunk is more than 50 points, dog.
Yeah.
It's more than 50 points. And I feel like if, you know, for a dunk contest, you want the best dunkers at the end. And him doing that one dunk, let me know he's the best dunker in this competition, dog. He's the best dunker. Because you can't recreate that dunk, dog. That jump is too difficult. Way he contorted his body and spun and threw the. I'm like.
Oh, degree of difficulty off the charts.
99, dog. 99. So, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. I mean, he got the dunk contest. His dunks was cool. That was cool. The jump where he just like caught it and just windmilled the jump in, that was cool. Jumps off the backboard, threw the jump off the backboard, caught the jump was cool. You know, I probably can't do them dunks neither. I'm saying, but I know for a fact that dunk that Dennis Smith Jr. like the Babs who in the dunk contest probably can't even do that jump, and that's when you up another level. Tonight we got the All-Star game. Who you got rocking this jump, dog?
LeBron squad.
LeBron. Who you giving the MVP to?
Probably Russ, because he's gonna be the one.
Russ gonna go out that jump and cook, dog. I feel like he gonna be about this business. what's the score gonna be? What's the over and under on this jump? 200?
400 probably because each team is gonna get 200 or close to it.
Yeah, dog. It'll probably be like 186 to 172.
Something crazy.
Something crazy. What's Russ stat line gonna be at the end? He gonna get a triple double?
I don't know if he's gonna play enough minutes to get a triple double, but his points he probably gonna have 30.
Okay. 30. Alright. Is that enough to get the MVP? Do you gotta win to get the MVP? If you score 50, and
right,
you lose,
if he get 50, and the next highest person got like 29, I think he might still get the MVP.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Nah, I got Russ. Yeah, I got Russ. Cause he the only one who had a competitive drive. I feel like he trying to prove something.
Right. Every time he's on the court, he plays the same.
Yeah, he got the chip on his shoulder. Yeah, I mean it'll be entertaining. We'll see some dunks that should have probably been in the dunk contest or whatever. Bound to do some 360s, some off the glass. You see some alley oops and stuff like that. Some crosses or whatever. But I mean that's really all it's for. It's just a globetrotter game, a glorified globetrotter game. And then after that we got football. I mean, no, not football. After that we got the rest of the season to look at. Is Paul George going back to the? Where's he going next year?
I mean, things are looking a lot better than they did earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how far the Thunder advance in the playoffs, I think it's a chance he stays because they also have his bird rights, so they can give him more money than any other team. Okay. So depending on how they finish out, I think there's a chance he might stay.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we're gonna see. Browns looking at AJ McCarron. Is that another landing spot taken away from Kirk?
I mean, it depends on the price point. If you can
get him cheap,
a starting quarterback and pay him maybe $15 million versus paying double that for someone else, that'll let you evaluate the players you have on your team and build for maybe a season or two. I don't think they're ready for a quote unquote guy yet that you're going to lock up for 4 or 5 years. Because the first 2 or 3 years of that build, I don't think they're close enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vikings still got Case Keenum as their favorite. Trying to get do you think they can re-sign? You think they'll re-sign Case Keenum?
I think he'll end up getting more money offered somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. So you do not see Case Keenum in the Vikings jersey next year?
No, I think they're actually flirting with Kirk Cousins. They think they're closer than a lot of these other teams that's in the quarterback market. So they talking Kirk. I think they're going to have Bridgewater on the roster one way or another. Mm-hmm. And they're still even entertaining the Sam Bradford thing. So because they're so close, I think they're looking for somebody who they feel like is, in the eyes of the public, ready to win a championship now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a pretty penny to pay for Kirk Cousins, what he's looking to get. Yeah, I don't know. His number would definitely have to come down for that to be a possibility.
Yeah, for the Vikings, if he wants to get every penny he's gonna get, it's gonna have to be with Cleveland.
Yeah, he gotta go somewhere. Sorry. Yeah, but Cleveland probably not even gonna give him that, especially if McGloin is helping with the scouting and is involved there. So. That's out of the question. Dog, is Gronk gonna retire? I mean, I know it's early or whatever, but I mean, the way they talking, like it's a real possibility it's gonna happen.
Right. The way he answered that question after the Super Bowl, where you can tell he's had conversations with somebody in his circle about possibly retiring. I think if Hollywood comes calling and offers him something that he can't refuse, I think he'll entertain it for sure.
He got the personality, and I'm sure it's a lot easier to check than going out that jump, playing clothes, getting your head rocked off. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you got CTE in a major way.
And even people that hate the Patriots seem to like him, so I mean, I think it's a chance.
Yeah, he definitely has a future in TV and stuff like that. So if I was him, you had an opportunity, you can get the check and get out of that contact sport. You got to do it. That's all we really got for just our little BOK Sports TV update. Follow us at BOK Sports on IG. Subscribe to our channel. Share the content. Check out the podcast. It's not just sports. People always tell me, y'all just talk about sports. Or if I tell a lady or somebody like, y'all just talking sports. Like, nah, it's more than sports. So check it out. If you like it, share it, and we out.
That joint was ready to cut off at any given second. That's what I was watching, the battery life on that joint.
It's blanket.
The red drain is the battery drain is red.